Leo, hope you're okay. I'm Clarissa. Thank you for joining me. Going to be doing a Leo love reading for October. So let's see what's in store for Leo. And Leo, if you would like to be part of the October competition, where you have the opportunity to win a birth chart reading with myself, you can do that. All you have to do is become a subscriber, and I will choose a subscriber at random in the month. So it could be you. And also, if you like the message in the video, please like, share, and subscribe. I really, really appreciate your support. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's get into it. Let's see what's for Leo. Okay, first card, Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is understanding your own value, understanding the things that you put in, and it's almost that you're reaping the benefits of the hard work that you're putting in. You're seeing how things can build. You've put a lot of work into something. You know, it's been arduous, but it's been enlightening as well. It gives you a sense of growth, sense of independence, and you just want to keep it going forward. Let's see what else. Very good start, Leo. Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is indicating that someone may be wanting to hold your mind in a certain place. You know, this is where you're being distracted about certain things. So maybe you've got this, you know, your attention is on wanting to create this sense of stability, wanting to create this growth, and it's being tied, your mind is also being tied up in things that just want to distract you, want to deflect your attention in some way, and you're having to do your most to stop this from affecting you in negative ways. Okay, Knave of Swords. Knave of Swords is like the Page of Swords. So it's almost like you've got to study something. You've got to study like this energy, the way they're doing things. You've got to become, you know, a master over the energies that people are trying to project onto you, trying to navigate you away from in the things that you're wanting to do. So the Knave of Swords is the air sign card as well. So it's Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. But I get the sense that you're trying to master your thoughts, have a mastery over your thoughts, because this knave is looking at the Seven of Swords. So there, you know, is an indication that they may be seeing some growth that you're going through, wanting to be, you know, create a tussle in the mind, so they have a little bit of your attention. Oh, yes. This comes out in every reading so far, I think, of Leo's Strength card. This is your own card, Major Arcana. You're determined to get that you want. You know, you understand that, you know, life doesn't, things that come to us easy in life, we have to use our strength. It's almost with you, Leo, you have to show your abilities. You have to meet situations that show your strength. You know, it's an indicator of the things that you can achieve. If it was to come easy, you wouldn't know the limitations, the constraints, and the expansiveness of your own strength. You have to meet these conflicting situations. And so in this case, you know, it's something of the mind, something where you have to have, you know, a strategic ability, mental agility with this situation. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is major arcana for Taurus, but it also indicates that there is some kind of union, there's some bond here. That this is kind of a long-term feeling. It could be something that's been here for a while. It could be pertaining to a marriage, like a long-term connection, something that is a soul bound to this life, where you're coming into an instance where you've got to overcome for the sake of the connection that there is here. But it also, it means that someone with the Hierophant on top of the Seven of Swords, someone's really committed to the idea of wanting to, deflect you in some way, detract you from certain things. They really want to be a part of your mindset in any way that they can. The Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is, very action-based. You're not allowing, you're creating different movements to not allow yourself to sit in one feeling or one thought or one emotion. You're doing this maneuvering. You're learning how to maneuver in the situation so it benefits you, because it's almost like you can see the games. It's like you can clearly see the games. It's just maneuvering yourself so you don't become almost like willed to the games. You have strength over these tactics or whatever they are, and you're moving to yourself. You're moving in a direction that just takes you forward. You're doing your best not to think about what's trying to hold you in certain energies. You're doing your best to just learn the journey, learn the forward journey that you're setting for yourself. King of Swords. The King of Swords is another air card, so it's again Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. This is a very making very decisive decisions, really just taking some action. It could be because you've decided to take some immediate changes, and it's maybe taken a shot. It's created a shock value for someone in this dynamic, because there's been a decisive action here. A sharp decision, and it's left somebody, or it's left the energy feeling a bit unsure. Maybe there's some insecurities and some behaviors coming to the surface that just create some antagonizing feelings. But it means that you're placing logic ahead of this energy, because this king has come out here, and it's the knave is here, and the journey of the energy is that you're mastering the thoughts, or you're mastering the intellect over this situation. You're coming into your own. You're understanding what it is that you're trying to achieve, what it is that you see other energies are trying to project onto you, and what you need to do. Okay. 2 cards came out here. So we've got the Star card, it's a major con for Aquarius. And then we also have the Knight of Wands. So it's a fire card, so Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. So it could be you coming into, really coming into your own energy. The Star card is, understanding that the ideas can be manifested. They can manifest to help our surroundings, help our situation, those around us that need us. This is a fulfillment for an energy within yourself that you've needed to, wanted to see it come out. And now it's coming to the surface. It could be as though because you're moving forward and you're getting some wishes served, some of your desires are coming to light. You're moving forward. This is a bit of action. You're moving into a different dynamic. You're creating these changes. It's almost though that some energies really in your life. They see it, and of course, if that's the tension that we have between moving forward from the past energies, there has to be this tension. How do you show that you're going to release yourself? How do you take actions to make this forward journey into ultimately your passions with this Knight of Wands? Three of Wands, yeah. Three of Wands is definitely about creating action with unity, you know, thinking in a broader sense, you know, who are those around you that's going to be, you know, reflecting your ideas, reflecting your energy, you know, taking on new challenges. You know, this is business, this is enterprise, this is new ideas. This is, you know, coming into what it is that you see you need to do moving forward. Action. Okay, let's get some clarifying for you, Leo. Okay, let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Cards already. We've got here Ten of Cups. Yes, Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is indicating that you're on this journey towards happiness. You know, it's understanding that you know what is the light is in your life. You know what the joy is in your life, and you know, yeah, it's just again you're content in creating this growth. You know, because it did drop in my lap in the reverse as well. So, and I don't normally read reverse, but it's coming to me that, you know, there is almost like a sunken feeling for some the energies that you're letting go. When you see the Ten of Cups in reverse, is saying that some, you know, so some cups are being really emptied. You're devoiding yourself of the emotions that have been connected to negativity. You're refusing to let it be a part of you. So you're moving in a way that you're searching for your happiness and you're building on it. And this could be the reason why, you know, it could be quite a sharp feeling for others around you. All right, okay. 3 cards. Okay, let's get into this. Okay, we have Seven of Wands. So again, this is defending your energy. This is over the Seven of Swords here. We have the Ace of Cups. So you're diving into a new emotional concept. And then we have Four of Wands, celebrating the feelings that you have within you, celebrating a new dynamic. So yeah, definitely it's almost so something's happened where it's creating some enlightenment for you, Leo, and you're really just understanding what time it is for you. And you've understood the connection between energies and the thought, the mindset that wants to contain you. And it's almost as though you've had this epiphany, this understanding that you're not going to be attached to it anymore. You're not going to assign yourself to that emotion anymore. Okay, let's clarify the Knave of Swords. Three of Swords, yeah. Again, this goes back to this individual or this energy that really wants to do their best to keep you in a certain situation. Maybe they're feeling like they want to blame you for certain things. They want to project, you know, their hurt onto you in a way that, you know, it makes you feel guilty or feel bad about the situation. And you have to almost come to their rescue and help be the healer, although they're just going to continue this cycle. But I think because of it's over the Knave of Swords, you're learning what this really means. I think you're seeing a pattern. You're seeing this cycle of behavior, and you're understanding where it comes from and what your part is in it that you play, and how you want to change the dynamic of your energy in this situation. Let's clarify the Strength. Oh yes, Three of Cups. because around you, you've got great friends. You've got great energies around you that support you. They give you the opportunity to see the words, the emotion in between the words that you say, and they're giving you the strength. They're propping you up as well and saying, "You can't get through these things, you know. You've got this. Come on." This is great. So yeah, there's people around you that reflect the drive, the desire that you want. They know how to push you forward. They know how to be your cheerleader, your teamers. They just know what you need at the time. Sometimes when the energy just tries to dip a little bit because you know things have happened. Okay, let's clarify the Hierophant. Two of Cups, yeah. You're journeying onto something that creates a union, and I think what with over the Hierophant, you know, this connection, the energy in this connection, really believed in forever with you, and I think you know, and forever can be forever, but changes still need to happen in that forever. It can't be the same. So, you know, whether this energy needs to get to a point of understanding this, okay, the duality between us needs to change in some way, and this is, you know, the dynamics needs to be something that you both can explore. It needs to be comfortable for you, even if this means in or out. You know, there's got to be some change. You've got to see some movement happening, some growth, because you do ultimately want, you know, just a feeling as though you've got a divine connection with somebody. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, the Queen of Cups over the Ace of Wands is indicating that you want something. You want something deep. You want a deep connection. Like, yes, a monetary security, stability, it's great. You've worked on it. You get what that's all about. But then here with the Queen of Cups, which is water sign, so we're thinking Scorpio, Pisces, or Scorpio, Pisces, and what's the other water sign? Got my mind covered there. Cancer. So you Cancer cross watchers, I apologize. Yeah, so Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. So, you know, you wanting to go into a depth with your emotions, you know, and it could be that you're connecting with a water sign, but it does refer to someone who's really in touch with their emotions. They know how to manifest things through their emotions. There's a power over the water element here, so they get it. They're in tune with other people. They're empathic as well, and it also could be referring to you and how you're understanding the energies around you that do need to be in some healing space with you. You're understanding that they need to bounce off of you in a way that is, you know, very compassionate and very empathic to their needs. There's sometimes the tussle that we have between people, it doesn't always necessarily have to be the negative. If they need you to heal, it's almost also part of your healing. It's also part of the strength that you need. Okay, let's clarify the King of Swords. The Hierophant. The Hierophants come out twice. The major card of Taurus, again, dealing with Taurus. But over the King of Swords, you know, you're committed to the idea of, you know, moving forward as well. You're committed to your own sense of being able to detach from certain things. You want to move forward. You know, your ideas, you've got some ideas as well that you want to implement, you know, and they're taking priority in your life. You want to move forward with certain things. You want to see, you know, futuristic ideas, futurism here. You want to see where it goes. You feel, you know, divinely connected to the sense of forward in your life. You cannot deal with any stagnant energy. So there has been a need to detach from certain things, some emotions that don't serve you anymore. Let's get to the Knight of Wands. How about the Knight of Wands? Lovers, yeah. You want some passion. You want some passion. You want someone who reflects your needs. You want to see changes in certain behaviors. You want to introduce certain behaviors. There's something that you want. You want your passion served, and the things that you believe in. You need the energies to reflect. You need to see it in your environment. It helps to define who you are. It helps you to feel like you govern your space. This life that you're walking is for you. It's made for you in terms of your personal life. You want to see changes here. You want to see reflection. You want to see depth. Okay, let's clarify the Three of Wands. Nine of Cups. Yep. Nine of Cups. Dare I say it, Leo, you do want it all. You literally want it all. You want this emotion and this emotion. It's almost like there's layers in life, there's depth. And at the moment, you're feeling like there's a need to go deeper into certain things, and you want to explore how you can and go into deeper. And even if sometimes it can be like this overwhelming process, because sometimes it's too much emotion. And the logic and the ground inside, moving forward, the action has been really good for you. It's worked really well. But now you're moving into a place where you want to just, there's a bit more feeling, a bit more sensuality, a bit more, connection to life in that way. It's creating these layers. So you're having to go through each part, each how it feels. And maybe this is why there's some tension in it, because as you're going into these layers, it's almost like you're creating another doorway that you've got to shake open and that wrestle with it. You've got to understand why it's not so easy to open. You've got to go through each process. Okay, let's get some love cards for you, Leo. Okay. Mask. Not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. Yeah. And I think this is what you've seen. You're no longer content with someone just showing one side of themselves. You want depth, and because now you're asking for more, you're seeing another version, another mask that has been projected onto you. It's almost as though you have the ability to see what somebody is truly feeling, what they've been hiding from you for a long time, and now you're understanding, what it really means. So where have you been connecting with somebody? Where would you want to connect with them? Now you want to connect with them on a deeper level, rather than the superficiality that some people like to project, and sometimes we're really happy with, because it gets us to where we need to. But at some point, we then want the depth. Sorry. Clock, need time, takes time, in time cycles, time to heal, progress. Yes, this definitely speaks to the reading, and the process that we have to go through, the time needed. It's not overnight. Although we have a few action cards here, it's really about, being able to create alchemy with the spirit, the emotion, creating the, going through that tension, going through the mud of things, to create that growth, see where it goes, and have the reflections of what you need. It all takes time. There's a cycle to everything. And I think as well, it speaks to the pattern that you're seeing in behaviors as well, understanding why there are behaviors and what time is needed to heal and progress. Let's get one more card from Leo. The Dragonfly. Oh, love it. Be light-hearted, finding out things come to light, adapt, change, and heal. Again, this is a very good indicator of the reading, how there has to be a transformative process to go through things, how you have to, understand what's going on, but you don't have to necessarily let everything feel heavy. So the process of change towards your happiness. Remember, you're looking for your happiness in situations. You're connecting to that feeling. You want to stay there, and so you want to, meet situations with lightheartedness, with empathy, with the ability to create change and healing within another person, because ultimately it celebrates you. It celebrates you. Okay, let's get some angel oracle cards for you. Okay. Inner child healing. Yeah. And because this is so amazing, because when you have that chance to heal and you go through that process of healing, you do understand that those cycles of antagonizing behavior, they are deeply connected to our experiences within childhood, and we replay them, and other people replay their version, their experiences with us also. So it's almost as though this speaks to not just your own sense of the things that you want to heal, but the energies that are in your life that wants to create some hold over you. They're going through the healing as well. And who's to say that you're not part of their healing process of healing their inner child? We're just projecting energies onto each other. So I think this is really good indication that your sense of healing, ultimately it will be to heal the other energies in your life, even if it does feel hard for them or even for you at the moment. I just heard blame. There's blame here for something. Just maybe some things are being projected. Spiritual growth. I feel like the Queen of Cups came out again. Spiritual growth. I think at this point in the reading, we really understand where we're going with this. It's really where it indicates for you, Leo. It's quite amazing, because you've gone through this evolution. There's certain things, they don't matter in the same way as they did before. You've created this growth, and you want to connect to the deeper levels of life to just have so much more understanding about you and those around you. This is wonderful. Let's get one more card. Cancel, clear, and release. Yeah, this definitely speaks of letting go of some of the things that don't matter to you anymore. They don't feel the same way. They don't trigger you in the same way. And it's just allowing this element of growth here, because you've matured in situation. You've said to yourself, I recognize where these energies are going. I recognize what they're trying to do, and I release them. I clear it away. I release it. I allow the room for new energies to come in, so new depth of understanding. And this is the direction we continue to go on to. Thank you so much, Leo, for being here. And if you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe. And again, if you'd like to be a part of the October competition, where you can win a birth chart reading, so a natal chart reading, you get to see your who you are from an astrological point of view. You can definitely do that. All you need to do is become a subscriber, and I'll choose a random subscriber at the end of the month. Until then, take care. Bye.